don't think it's been stuffed yet.
Hello, everybody. Hello, so glad to see you all here. Happy Sunday. It is a beautiful day here in Brattleboro, Vermont, and all the more beautiful because I'm sitting next to my great friend Peter Amidon. And hello to Mary Alice, who's coming in from upstairs. And hello, of course, to Brendan and the whole crowd there. Mia and Kimaya and Natalie and Lillian and Emily and Addie Rose and potentially also one or two other little ones poking in at some point. Hello to everybody out there on Facebook Live. Thanks for joining the Daily Antidote of Song today. We are going to turn 500 days old in just a few days. Please join us for that big celebration, which will be on the 18th of August. And hello to all the folks joining us today. Hello, Susan. Nice to see you today, coming in from Ohio. Glad you're here. Hello, Molly Hickman, coming in from Blacksburg. Hello, sweet. Nice to see you. Glad you're here. Hello, Martha, coming in from Oregon. And hello, Annette in California. Jan Elliott, coming in from Woods Hole. Nice to see you, Jan. I know you know a lot of folks in the room. Hi, Toby in California. Glad to see you as you approach your start of your school year. Harriet, hello in Chicago. Carol in Connecticut. Hoda coming in from British Columbia. Great to see you. Kathy in Virginia, hello, coming in from someplace new. Hello to Shari in New Hampshire and Kathy in upstate New York. Storm in Massachusetts. Bonnie in Idaho. Hello, Aloysius coming in Massachusetts. Ruth in Birmingham, UK. Glad you joined us again today. Hi, Deli in Maryland. Hello, Sarah in Texas. And let's see who all else is here. Steve in Baltimore. We're glad you're back again. We've missed you. Carolyn in Idaho. Hello. Hello, Luda and Mark. I see Mark's little heart. Hi, Mark. It's so nice to have you here today. And Susan in Seattle. Hello. Bronwyn in Victoria. Ann in Maryland. Lynn in Connecticut. Hello. Nancy's Irish Cow in Washington State. Kate in Charlottesville, Virginia. Hello, Thomasina in New York. Nice to see you. And Tivoli, I remembered today. Julie in Ontario, hello. Susan, hello. And Fred in Maryland. Jim Harkless in the house, coming in from Maryland. Glad to see you, Jim. Amanda, and not only Miles today, but Amanda and Guys coming in from Michigan. Great to see you. Oh, I see them. Yep. Hello to Becky in BC. And folks off video today, Dan and Joni, James, Jamie, and more folks, I think, still coming in the room, Gwen, and maybe others. Thank you so much for being here today. Let's all take a deep breath. And I am going to turn the floor over to the fabulous Brendan. Brendan, did I say hi to everybody except for you? I think I forgot to say the Brendan part. And Brendan, who's here today. Brendan Taaffe, coming in also from Brattleboro, Vermont. I met Brendan at Pinewoods, and we all met Brendan because he gave us two songs, a great blues song and then the Angel Choir. And it was really lovely to have him around. He's going to be sharing a song today that we actually also learned at Pinewoods. I'm going to let him tell you all about it and tell you a little bit about the, I guess, makeshift Bright Wings chorus? Yes. Thank you, Brendan, for being here. We're so happy to have you.
Great. Thanks, everyone, for being here. We're going to sing for you. This is a song written by Armand Araman, who's a great musician and fiddler and singer and violin maker in Providence. And he wrote this song about 5 years ago. About an Irish music gathering, and it just has been, the lyrics are so amazing and so perfectly suited to this time we're in. I'm assuming those lyrics are going to be in your chat box. So it's called The Joy of Amity, and the chorus is, and it's off and away we go, to weather the ice and snow, we'll ride the stormy wind and rain, to see our dear old friends. And this, for a number of years, we were part of a group called the Bright Wings Chorus, and like many other things, the past year and a half, that hasn't been happening, but we just wanted to hang out and sing together this weekend, so here we are. There seem to be a number of motorcycles going by my porch, so there might be some sonic interruptions.
Not hearing motorcycles, but hearing chickens.
Oh, I got those too. I have a rooster who's learning how to crow. He's not very good yet, but you might. His name is Maud, and you might hear him as he works it out. So let's just do the chorus, just the melody of the chorus.
And it's off and away we'll go to weather the ice and snow, we'll ride the stormy wind and rain, to see our dear old friends.
We're going to do that one more time, just the melody. Join us.
And it's off and away we'll go to weather. The ice and snow will ride, the stormy wind and rain, to see our dear old friends.
Great. This song is going to stick in your mind for a long time. Now we'll sing through the whole thing. We're going to sing a chorus after every verse. The melody of the verses is the same as the chorus. We're going to add in some harmonies. You are free to add in your own harmonies at home as we go along, and we'll sing 2 choruses at the end.
And it's off and away we'll go to weather. The ice and snow will ride, the stormy wind and rain, to see our dear old friends. Through the highways and overpasses, through the wood, its wayworn path is lonely, still we will remain to seek our heart's content. And it's off and away we'll go to weather. The ice and snow will ride, the stormy wind and rain, to see our dear old friends.
While our bodies they be distant still, our longing for companions fills our weary days of dwindling life, our heartache to explode.
And it's off and away we'll go to weather. The ice and snow will ride, the stormy wind and rain, to see our dear old friends. When the sting of absence then departs, we'll welcome friends with open arms and drink to our good company and to memories we recall. And it's off and away we'll go to weather. The ice and snow will ride, the stormy wind and rain, to see our dear old friends. And while time is kind, it does contend that we must bid farewell to friends, and someday soon we'll feel once more the joy of amity. And it's off and away we'll go to weather. The ice and snow will ride, the stormy wind and rain, to see our dear old friends. And it's off and away we'll go to weather. The ice and snow will ride, the stormy wind and rain, to see our dear old friends.
Woo!
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. That was just so lovely. And that really is a song that sticks. And I've been carrying that with me since Pinewood. So I was so delighted to see that Brendan had picked it for today. Lots of comments in the chat about the beautiful harmonizing and about the beautiful song about Peter's hat, of course. And Hoda, who's up in British Columbia, wondering if you're singing about the ice and snow because you're on your way to Canada. So good one, Hoda. I like that very much. So Brendan and company. So I know Mia and Kimaya are both musicians that tour, and I know that Brendan, you've also got some stuff coming up. Can you guys just take the floor and roll with some telling us about things?
Sure, yeah. So I perform original music with my band, and we're going to be playing on Saturday at Green River Fest on the Dean's Bean stage just around noon. And I'm really, really excited. There are a lot of really great musicians from the area playing. Zara Bodie's little big band is playing on Saturday as well as lots of people who are touring nationally. So if you're around on Saturday I think it is sold out, but they have some tickets at the door, and it would be great to see you at Green River Fest. Oh, my band's name is just under my name. It's Kimaya Diggs. Yeah, I'm very excited.
Yeah, I have one wee gig coming up in September 18th, in Belfast, Maine, if anybody makes their way all the way up the coast. The Celtic Festival, which usually happens in the summer, was rescheduled to September 18th, just a day long, and I'll be singing in the evening band with Neil Pearlman and Noah Fishman and Lily Pearlman and Owen Marshall, so a bunch of great folks in that evening band.
Nice.
Yeah.
I have some workshops coming up. There's a weekend in October with Maura Smiley here on this very porch, and then a weekend in January of all original compositions. Delta variant pending, obviously, and details on that are at turtledoveharmony.org.
Thank you, guys. Is there more?
Got
Were
some
we going to
pickles
talk about
sell?
Bright Wings?
We did a little bit.
We did.
Should we talk about it more? We were going to talk about Sam.
Sam.
Oh, yeah.
We can talk about Sam.
Do people know Sam Bartlett?
Yes, they do. So Sam Bartlett, lots of you might remember, has been in the room with us. He's done some capering. He's done some singing with Abby and his kids. And he is someone who is regularly at Pinewoods for Pinewoods Family Week. And yeah, Brendan, can you tell us about that?
He's also a fabulous artist, and he finds scrap pieces of plywood in dumpsters and turns them into these amazing pieces, which I am delighted to have one on my wall, and I'm sure if you got in touch with Sam, you could have one on yours too. It's good to have some contorted musicians wherever you go.
It's lovely. Actually, if you check out Sam's website, he has different ones that he has made, and they are just so clever, crafty, so heartwarming. So they really draw you in. And so I totally recommend that you check it out. So I've also put some things in the chat. If you live near Brattleboro, you could go today at 3 o'clock for the final teen camp, Village Harmony Teen Camp chorus performance. They're performing right outside of Putney, Vermont at Westminster West. And it's a beautiful, beautiful performance. They sing in multiple different languages. They open and close with 2 beautiful South African songs. And it's at this point, the camp is consisting of 6 teens and 3 counselors. And you just wouldn't believe the kind of sound they're getting out of 6 teens and 3 counselor. So please join us today if you can. I will be with Peter and Mary Alice at 3 p.m. in Westminster West. And then also tonight, the previously mentioned Zara Bodie, who is actually Peter's daughter-in-law, is going to be performing in Brattleboro. I stuck a link in the chat.
Marlborough.
Oh, Marlborough. I stuck a link in the chat. And I hope you can join us there. The 3 of us will also be there. So you can have Peter and Mary Alice and Joe sightings all day long if you're in the mood. So hope you'll join us at both of those. And then it sounds like there's some great stuff coming up next weekend too, for all of you lucky folks who will still be up here next week. It sounds like a bunch of music. So I'm trying to think, Brendan and company, is there anything else you want to share with us just about sort of how you got through the pandemic times and the lack of singing, or how you're feeling now as we're sort of starting to sing and maybe not starting to sing again?
I cuddled with my dog a lot. That got me through the pandemic. He's inside. But anyway.
Well, I live in Montague, Massachusetts, and there are a few folks who started a daily sing on our village green through the pandemic.
Right.
And depending on risk evaluation and any given day, stood further apart or maybe a little closer together, depending, maybe with masks, maybe not. But I tried to get down there every day, every day that I could, which was not every day, but folks have been out there for over 500 days in a row, singing for an hour a day, and it really feels awesome to get out there and sing with people, and I've really enjoyed being a small part of that.
That's amazing.
That's great. Thank you for sharing that. That sounds absolutely amazing. There's a lot of troopers in this room who've been with us for nearly all of the 500 days. And then there's folks still coming today. I see even new people, and it's so much fun to be able to do this, to still sing together in whatever the contexts are that we can. Anybody else have anything they want to add?
I wrote a lot of letters this year. I think I sent over 200 pieces of mail, which was really fun to. So I realized I don't know what my friend's handwriting looks like anymore. When you're in school with people, you see your best friend's handwriting and you go, oh, that's Rachel's handwriting or something like that. And I was like, I don't know what my friend's handwriting looks like anymore. So I wanted to bring our communications more into the physical world because I was getting kind of burned out being on my phone to communicate and connect with people. And it was nice to be able to send stickers or photos or little treats to people throughout the year. So that was a great thing that I'll definitely keep doing.
It's interesting how what we write when we write by hand, how different that is from when we type. You know, different things come out.
Yeah.
I just want to say a big thank you to Brendan, because this group, Right Wings, has maybe, I don't know, 20, 25 different members coming in and out for different tours and recording projects over the past 10 years.
10 years, yeah.
That originally started in order to have a recording of Brendan's own compositions. And then we had such a good time, we decided we should be a group and perform. And that has slowly, our ability to get together has dwindled with jobs and moves and families and kids, and had basically disbanded already before COVID. And he started inviting us the first COVID summer to, please, is there any way that we could quarantine and get together? And it's just been so wonderful to have this group resurface with this new demand. And here we are, a very small portion of us, but it feels really good to be back together, even though that was about to end anyway.
We are officially done. You know, Bright Wings had a whole final tour.
Yeah.
But it's I feel like COVID in a way.
We made a final album, had a farewell tour, did the whole thing.
But then we realized we didn't want to stop singing together. So
Yeah. Shockingly, there are still copies of that farewell album left in my in the attic. But
So, Brendan, are your CDs and the Bright Wings and the other choirs you have, are they all available on your website?
they are, yeah.
So, they were all available at the Pinewoods store while I was there. And so I marched myself in and bought every single one of them. And that's all I've been listening to as I've been driving. And I've been doing a lot of driving all around. And I totally recommend that you check out Brendan's website and all those beautiful CDs. There's some exquisite music, lots of stuff that was new to me, and I really recommend it. So Brendan's link is in the chat, as well as the links of the other folks in the room, as well as the links for the event this afternoon and tonight. And as well, I'm putting in the chat right now, in case you missed the Amadon's Guilford Church service this morning, in the choir today was Mary Alice Amadon and myself with arrangements by Peter. It was totally amazing. And that is available after the fact online. So you can click the link I just put in the chat if you want to watch it. And Brendan and Bright Wings, sorta, would you guys be interested in singing us maybe a different song to close us out today?
Yeah. There's just a quick parenting moment that's happening, and I think we're okay. And we're going to sing one of my original pieces. It's a shape note song called Mount Tabor, and it's about love.
So thank you so much again, and we do not mind waiting until the parenting moment is fixed.
Yeah.
All right, I'm looking for the lyrics, but you guys can go ahead and get started.
Okay. It's really hard to start with that. What? Yeah. Should we sing in that pitch? Yeah. To me. Does it go sing to me? Thank you.
Oh, sing to me of some bright heaven, where sorrow's blade can ne'er be found. If love be absent, our songs are merely like tinkling brass. while the poet, still I'd be nothing without love. If here on earth you have the fortune to spend your days in company dear, the ground you walk is gilt with blessings. Sing one sweet chord for all to hear. Fa, sol, la, si, fa, fa, si, fa, sol. Sol, 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 fa, la, la, fa, sol, sol. Sol, sol, si, fa, fa, si, fa, fa, sol. Fa, fa, la, si, la, fa, si, fa.
Thank you so
Beautiful,
much.
beautiful song.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Beautiful song, beautiful singing, and I've never heard the fa sol las as the closing verse, and it was so perfect. I absolutely love that. It brought a whole new layer of attention where I think sometimes you pass through it as the thing that's happening before you start the singing, and I just thought that was precious and amazing. And thank you so much for bringing that to us. So I think you just got a little bit of a sample of what it's like to work with Brendan, and this workshop in October is with Morris Miley, who's been in the room with us a ton here. And I totally recommend working with Brendan at Pinewoods was incredible. I recommend that you check out his stuff and try to get to something in person with him at some point. Brendan, how did you had a Village Harmony virtual thing last night, right?
Yeah, it went great.
And is that available after the fact, or was that just a one-shot deal?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I really don't know the details. I think
It's
so.
available afterwards. Patty
Is it?
said a lot of people watched it afterwards. So.
Okay, all right, yeah.
Oh, good.
Like bad on those details. But,
Great. So check out the Village Harmony website. It's already in the chat. And you can find out about how to access Brendan's workshop after the fact, if it's available after the fact. So, all right, let's all thank again Brendan, Taaffe, and the whole crowd. Thanks so much, gang. It was really lovely to have you in here. Let's see, Mia, Kimaya, Addie Rose, Emily, and potentially one of the tots we hadn't met. Oh, no, that's Lillian. Nice to have you guys here. Thank you so much for singing such beautiful music for us. We are going to say goodbye to everybody out there on Facebook Live. Thanks for joining us, and hope to see you today either at 3 o'clock or 7 p.m. In the area for Village Harmony and for Zara Bodie's concert. See you all soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.